speaker is a branding consultant who is skilled in growing brand assets and managing corporate communication. She works with entrepreneurs to design and promote their brands, drive profit, and build customer-focused strategies. Please welcome Kaitlin Zhang.
Thank you so much, Annette. Hello, everybody. My name is Kaitlin.
Hello.
So, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Today you are you, that's truer than true. There's no one alive who's fewer than you. So who said these things?
You.
Yes.
Very good. Dr. Seuss. Yeah. So these are some of my favorite quotes. One of the things that I do is I work as a personal brand consultant. What that means is I help individuals improve their online reputation. So when someone looks you up on the internet, they're going to find positive information about you, so you'll attract better opportunities. As today, we already heard from other speakers about separating business and personal. So today, my take on this is we're going to talk a little bit more on your personal brand on Twitter. Great. This is me. You can follow me on Twitter right there, at Kaitlin Zhang. It's just my name. And I have some business cards in the back if you want to grab one later. Sure. Okay. Why does your personal brand matter online? So these are two stats that I found really kind of interesting. The first one is 75% of HR departments are required to actually look you up on the internet, in addition to your CV and your cover letters. This is US stats. And then the second one is 70% of applicants will get rejected based on something that they found about you online. So this could be a negative thing that you've said, not such a great picture. 70%, that's really quite high percentage. Yeah. So this is why having a strong, reputable, and visible online brand is really important. And one of the best ways to do that is through social media. Let me tell you about a story how I met this guy. His name is Super Logo Boy. Anyone guesses what he does? He's a logo designer. You can feel free to follow him as well. So a couple of months ago, I was doing another workshop on personal branding, and I needed some speakers for my event. So what I did is I went onto Twitter, I put in the hashtag personal branding, so that's the topic, and I found Patty, who was tweeting about an article that he has read about personal branding. So I just reached out to him. I said, hey, that's cool, and I looked up his website and I said, this is a great article, what do you think? We had a little bit of conversation on Twitter. And I just asked him, I said, would you like to come and be a speaker at my event? And he said yes. And he's based in Manchester, so it's just a short train ride away. Yeah. So, this is an event right after. And you can see Patty, and we had a panel discussion. So this is really what I do on Twitter, is really building meaningful relationships. It's about, knowing these people, becoming friends with them. So as many speakers have said already, numbers don't really matter. It's about how you're building these relationships and what you can get out of them. Perfect. I'm going to share with you a couple of tools that I really like. One of the things that my approach to my Twitter is also curating great content for my audience. So a lot of people that follow me are like entrepreneurs, CEOs, execs, who are interested in building up their personal branding. So I try to find relative information for them. One of the first things that I do is I go onto Google Alerts. So this is an absolutely free tool. Website is down there. You can search for news stories related to certain topics. One of the things I search for is like personal branding, digital marketing, whatever. But also another thing I search for is my name. So for you guys, you should put your full name up and find out what's being said about you. There might not be something, but if there is anything, you would like to know about it, wouldn't you? Yeah, if there's a news story or someone's talking about you, you want to find out. So you can get email delivered into your inbox telling you what kind of information is on Google. It's the first tool. Second one is something that I just discovered recently. It's actually quite amazing. It's called Paper.li, so that's a website. It's an online newspaper that you can curate information on. This is a really easy tool for you to discover what kind of information you would like to tell your Twitter followers. So for me, this website just automatically puts together a really nice platform for you. That looks like a really well-done magazine or newspaper. if you scroll down, is what it looks like. Yeah, so for example, I'll click on one of these articles on this website, this article here, and I'm going to use the tool Buffer. You guys have heard about Buffer already. This is a little plugin that you can get for your browser. Whether you're using Chrome, Safari, Firefox, you can get an extension. So it's really simple. You just click on the extension at the Buffer tool. Oops.
Sorry, which one is this in both?
I'll show you. So this one there. Yeah. So if you click on it, it's already in your browser, so it's one click. And then this is something that will pop up. So for me, I'm connected to my Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+. This is pulling something from the article. I usually tend to write something like a quote that I like or some information I like. And then you can put it on Facebook as well. And then at the bottom, you just click Add to Queue. What that means is it's going to go out into the world at a time that you specify. So if I'm reading like 10 articles at once, I don't want to just be tweeting 10 right away. I want them to kind of go out at a slower pace so that there's always information ready for my audience. So this is what it looks like on the actual Buffer website. If you find something interesting, you want to say something, you can also throw it up there. The great thing about Buffer is it also adds on your Twitter page. So this is an example of the event that we have today. And you can see the little Buffer icon at the bottom. I'll show you a bigger screen. Yeah, so if you click on that, you can also just kind of start buffering things that you do find on Twitter. Last one, I just wanted to touch on this other tool that I found recently. Sometimes Twitter lets you do voice. So you can actually record a little recording of yourself as a voice message and then send it out to Twitter, as well as videos and photos. So this is something actually you can get an app on your phone. It's called Anchor. And you can just record a little message, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and that can go out into Twitter quite easily. And it's actually quite interesting because actually this is such a new platform that people are really intrigued about it and love to engage with your voice because it makes it more personal. Lastly, in addition to Twitter, because your name is so important, then you might want to claim your online real estate. What that means is you can go to a website like this called NameCheck and find out which usernames are not taken yet on which platform if you put your name in. So if I put my name in Kaitlin Zhang, I can find out, maybe I could sign up for an account on Pinterest that I don't have yet. So I'm just claiming that I don't actually need to actively use that social media platform. I'm just claiming the username so that in the future if I want to, or someone else won't be able to take it. Yeah, right? Lastly, I run lots of free workshops and events. So my next one is coming up on the 9th of November. If you're interested, definitely sign up for that. And these are my contact information. And I hope to see lots of tweets from you guys on Twitter. Thank you very much.